Alright guys, this encounter is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be using a microphone and I'm going to be reading it outside. We've never done an encounter like this before, so I wanted to read one outside to kind of see how y'all like it. As you can see, that's dark behind me. Um, we're outside, so I thought, you know what? Let's try one outside and see what happens. See how you guys like it. Maybe mix it up a little bit and see if you like it. So I'm going to go ahead and read this encounter and we'll talk about it at the end. During the summer, my dad, aunt, uncle, my four cousins, and I would always go to a cabin we had out in the middle of the woods. It was always a way for us to have family time, such as hiking, fishing, and of course, with two of my cousins being boys, we would climb trees and sword fight with sticks like the idiot boys we were, not caring if we got scraped or scratched. This year, though, was different. The cabin had four bedrooms, one for my aunt and uncle, one for my dad, one for us boys, and the last was the two other cousins who were girls. One night as we were sleeping, I woke up to get a cup of water. As I did, I noticed what looked like a wolf, which it didn't bother me since my cousins and I once encountered a bear one year. However, before I could shrug it off, the wolf stood up on its hind legs looking more human-like. Now, back then, I had a hyper fascination with supernatural creatures. At first, I didn't want to believe it, but deep down, I knew I was staring at what could be a werewolf. After that, I stayed close to the cabin more often, which confused my cousins, and no one night they finally confronted me on my change, and my cousins don't give in easily. Come on, Dakota, what's up with you? Is that John would say, so finally responded, fine, but you'll have to see it to believe it. They weren't liking that I wasn't spending time with them, that I was afraid to go out. But I had my reasons because of what I had seen. Later that night, I brought my two cousins to the window of our room, and just as my two cousins were about to go to sleep, they were able to see the creature also. After that, we all decided to stay closer to the house. Eventually, my aunt and uncle decided to have a living room camp out. I was surprisingly the first one to fall asleep until I heard something walking on the front porch. I woke up and I saw it, a black-furred, wolf-like creature outside the living room window looking at me, and it gave me what looked like a smile. Then I tried opening the front door. It was trying to get in, and I was so scared because when I tried to open the front door, it grabbed it and it tried to get in. I was so terrified, my entire body froze. Luckily, as it pounded against the door, I woke the rest of my family up, causing it to run away. After that, we all packed up our stuff we had and we left early. Despite our rude awakening, my cousins and I were too scared to fall back asleep. And just then, my uncle hit the brakes of his RV, causing all of us to probably have backlash. I was about to say something before I saw why he hit his brakes. The creature was staring directly at us, and I finally decided to shout quietly at my uncle to hit the brakes because I didn't want to hit this creature. Thankfully, did you all just hear that behind me out there? Thankfully, he listened and slammed on the gas because I didn't want to stay there with what I knew, what I had seen. We didn't stop to make sure if it was dead and continued driving forward after we got on the actual road. I started to chuckle, which turned into full laughter, and the rest of my family joined in. Despite me being 6 years old, or despite it being 6 years ago that my dad had also seen a creature in this area, he said it confirmed what he had seen also. I survived what most definitely was a werewolf. We all decided to stop by the Waffle House on our way home as I told my dad what I had seen. My dad said on the many trips with his family to that cabin, his dad had also said he had seen the same creature, and now my dad said he had seen it, and now we have seen it. So there's something out there at the cabin. It hasn't hurt any of us, but everybody in my family has almost seen it from generation to generation. They say the same thing. It just comes up at times, peeks in the windows, steals some food, scratches on the house, and sometimes jiggles the doorknob. No one's ever been hurt by this creature, but we're sure not going to let it in, he said. He said we'll continue to do what we do and it will continue to do what it does. My dad didn't seem real worried about it. I told my dad that we should do something to get rid of it, and he said we should leave it be, that it's been there for years. So he didn't know exactly what we should do because we were pushing him. As of now, we haven't done anything with the creature. We have left him be. Next year we'll go back and I will be older. But next year, maybe I can talk my dad into getting rid of the creature. Do you think that would be the better thing for us to do? You know, I think I would get rid of it. I wouldn't want something like that at my house. I wouldn't want it to feel welcomed and like we was allowing it. So I would get rid of it. But you'd have to be careful how you do it, because if you make it mad, it's connected to other things. You're going to end up with a lot of trouble. So I would do it right. I'd probably get some motion detectors, set up some lights and stuff like that, push it back, push it out further. Don't put food out where it can get to it, stuff like that, to where, it doesn't feel welcome there. But I would get rid of it personally. I wouldn't want something like that hanging around. So what do y'all think? Do you like these outside readings? Would you like me to do more of these? Would you like to go to different spots and do this? I think it'd be fun. I think it's a little bit different. And maybe we could do one of these a week, and things work up and these get enough views and, everything, and it's worth it. We can start going out and doing it more. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, if you like these. And as always, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your support. Smash the like button, and we'll see you on the next one. Good night. God bless.